What I always like to do as well during these office hours is to provide as much resource and value to you all right away. Me, my team, we are here again to be of service. And one of the ways that we are of service to you all is by providing you all things that you all can use right away. And so I just dropped inside the chat. B, I might be getting ahead of you, but I just dropped inside. So I just dropped inside of the chat. We have a free resource folder. All right. Inside of that resource folder, and I'm going to share my screen so that you all can kind of see, and we'll walk through this together. Inside of this resource folder here, we make it super easy. When you come in, yep, just like we practice, B, I love it. You'll click that document that we just dropped inside of the chat. It'll take you to this resource here where you can start here. We are putting our most recent resources so that they're easily findable. You never have to wonder where the link to office hours are. They're always here, and it's always the same time, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time every Wednesday. And we've been rolling, saying we got to go back and look at how long we've been doing this, at least February, right? Right before NAS, sometime around there. Okay. And then we have just a bunch of resources. Some of our more recent resources I want to direct your attention to. Come on now, B. This is awesome. Is who we serve. And if you've heard some of the announcements, we are expanding above and beyond just school psychologists. So when you click that link, it's going to take you to a new landing page that breaks down all the different practitioners that we are serving. What I think is pretty cool when you click it is going to break down the different roles, which is really, really neat. And so if you click special education teachers, it's giving you testimonials from actual special education teachers who use our platform. It's going to give you ways that you can actually use it as a special education teacher or whatever your role might be, writing IEP goals, building progress monitoring sheets. We're going to give you a featured IEP or a featured tool for that specific role. And then all of the tools that we have available. But Mark, here's where it gets really cool. You can click any of these tools. Let's click progress monitoring. And then it tells you what it does, when to use it, and then you'll be able to see what you get and the value that it provides to you. All right. And this is available now in that link. Maybe in the summer, we'll do a session on, y'all have heard me talking so much. I'm not going to give my secrets away yet because this is going on YouTube, but make sure you're in the Facebook group. And I just released like the top tools that I'm using. Like, Ed, you can do anything at this point. Like, what's the limit to what you can do? And if I can think it, I'm utilizing these tools to help me create it. And some of the tools have helped me to take what's in my brain and then bring it to life here, which I think is really neat. Getting back to the resources that we have, if you click the next link, what's new this spring, this link is going to take you to all the updates that we're quickly going to go through here. When you click that, it's going to walk you through all the amazing updates. And because you all are on this call, we're going to walk through some of these updates here in real time. Okay. But you can check that out. You can read through it as well. Let's see what else. Other updates. Okay. This is a good point to actually go through what some of those updates are. All right. And this is just high level as well. And my team, please jump in if I miss anything here. There's 4 big updates internally that we want to share with you all that we think you're going to love. The first update is this personalized Sophia. Yeah, thank you, B. With this, especially for new users, but then when you come in, you are going to be able to personalize Sophia. Amy, we hear so often, how can we make Sophia sound like me? How can Sophia, well, now you can do that. And inside of this personalization, Again, this is going to be really, when you select the role, it's going to default for you. If you are already utilizing the platform, what you're going to be able to do is to go in the upper right-hand corner. You're going to go to settings, and then you're going to go to personalization. The first and very important thing is selecting the role that you have, okay? And when you select the role that you have, if you were logging in for the first time, you'll be able to say, hey, I want to control for the tone. I want to control for the format of Sophia. I want to control for the length, right? I want Sophia to be more like Ed, short and to the point. Or I want Sophia to be like Byron and tell me this beautiful, amazing story that just takes me on this miraculous journey. Then at the end, everybody was happy. You might not want that. But now you have the choice to make it your own. Ed, anything that I missed there for that personalization piece?
No, I think you covered everything.
Awesome. Thanks, Ed. Okay. And then any questions, comments, and please, as we go through, drop questions inside of the chat. The next update, Ed has worked really, really hard on this. Ed, out of respect, you want to go through this?
I would love to. I don't have enough time right now.
All right, I got you. I'll go through it. I got Ed. Okay, so the next piece is, and this is based off of our recent spring survey that we completed. We read every comment, every response. And one of the really fascinating things that we found, Auburn, is that overwhelmingly people love our platform, love Sophia. So the frustrations came was like, hey, I'm a practitioner. I'm in schools. I don't have time to learn yet another thing. So while you all have a lot of great features, I don't have the time to learn those. How we help to solve for that is by rolling out tours. And when you come into the platform, here's how you're going to access the tours. It's next to tools, the circular question mark. When you click it, all these tours are going to pop up. Chat and tools, the Studio Writer General, and these are different features in our platform. And when you click it, it's going to walk you through how to do whatever you're trying to do. As an example, let's click chat and tools. That sounds like a really neat offering we should have. Like we have our office hours, we should have a chat and tools time. That could be pretty cool. Well, we're going to click that. And then it's going to take us on this passage. All right. It's going to show us if you want to create a new thread. Here's how you create a new thread. Click here to start a fresh conversation. Each thread keeps your chats organized by topic. And then you click next. Here's how you switch conversations. Here's how you switch back and forth between chat and then the workspace view. Okay. Now, what if I want to start getting into the chat? Well, here's the chat area. All your messages and AI responses are going to appear here. And then when you click next, this is where you get to ask Sophia anything. Click next. This is where you, and y'all, this is important. People will message, hey, Ed or someone from my team, I'm going to throw it to y'all. This is my kid's school. Actually, no. This is my kid's school. They're probably calling because my daughter is homesick. So they're probably calling to say, hey, your kid's not at school. Let's see together. That's what I think it is.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, it was. Look, any parents on this call? Come on now. Y'all, we know what, y'all know what it is. We know what's happening here. It's like, all right, which kid is it? Is it the kid who's likely to get into some mess? Amy was the automated call. All right, we're good to go. So here, and we're back in action. This is the paperclip. And some people see the paperclip and don't know what to do with it. And so we're clarifying, this is where you come to upload files. You will be amazed. We have people, and if you don't know, you don't know. They'll reach out to our customer success team, chatting with Sophia. It's like, hey, this is customer service. You chat with Sophia here. So we make it very clear. We show you where to access all of our tools, save prompts, send message, everything that you need, okay? And then if you click more, I click the circular question mark button. I'm coming back to more. I'm going to go back to the chat view for simplicity. When you click more, now look how we've organized this. If you want tours based on the chat, the studio writer, or tools, you just click the drop down, and now you can search all the different tools that we have. Well, Byron, I need to know how to use yours tools. All right, you click tools. You don't have to message Ed anymore. And then what if you want to know how to use the IP goal generator? You just click IP goal generator and then click that, and it'll walk you through that actual tour. How cool is that, y'all? I'll pause here. Questions, comments, feedback, any thoughts about this? Let us know. Is this something you all find helpful? Okay. Thanks, Jen. I appreciate that. Antoinette says, yes, very helpful. Jen says, so helpful. Tony, I know you've been with us for a while. Tony says that will be helpful. Awesome. Very good. Okay. So we've gone through personalizing Sophia, making Sophia yours. I could have worded that better. I'll edit that out. Guided tours inside of the platform. Jordan says, thank you for this. Thanks, Jordan. I appreciate that. And then tools filtered by your role. Check this out, y'all. So now I'm going to go back. We were in personalization. Right now, I'm a school psychologist, so I have that set. But what if I want to sort by, and we're going to test this in real time. Give me the look. Should I do it? Let's see. We're going to do it anyway. I'm going to change my role to special education teacher. All right. So that has saved those changes. Now, when I go to tools, the tools that are going to be sorted are now the special education teacher tools. And I can search all my special education teacher related tools right here. To where before, it was just scattered all over the place. Now it brings in nice, neat organization based on your role. Okay. In theory, if you wanted to change, and I think we're fixing this where it actually saves it. If I were to change and go to, let's say, social worker, I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to break anything. Then when I come back, I will see social worker tools, sorted and organized, everything here. Okay. I'll pause there. Any questions about that piece? That's pretty straightforward. All right, very good, very good. We're going to wrap this up, and then we're going to shift into the next piece, the actual 4 tools for today. All right, any SLPs on this call by chance? Maybe not yet. Power of yet. Is there anyone on this call who works with SLPs? All right, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to want to let your SLP homies know that we will be rolling out, and I think we have some already, Ed, fact check me here, where we will have SLP specific assessments inside of the platform. Okay, Ed, can you clarify what's available, what's not available, and what's to come?
Yeah, the capsule, the self, and the CTOP are on, and then we'll have the other, the ALS, the KLPA, the GAPTA, maybe the SSI if I can get my hands on some information with respect to that.
Yes. So Tell all your SLP friends. We have something for everyone. And then Antoinette says, so when we have our BCBA hat on, we can just switch roles. In theory, yes. Oh, now that's interesting. Yes. Or if you're a school counselor going into school psychology, you can switch, right? So in theory, yes. Okay. As long as you have expertise in that role and you know what you're doing. All right. I assume, Antoinette, in your case, you are an expert in both of those areas. So yeah, you'll have that ability to do so. Okay. My team, anything that I missed on any of these big four updates you all want to clarify? Otherwise, we're going to keep rolling.
You're good.
All right. There was one more resource here. We shared it last week. We put it here. It was so good. And this is, again, in that same vein of personalization. Stop writing like a robot, y'all. Amy, no M dashes. Some people love their M dashes. There's entire threads of team M dash versus no M dash. Mark, some people want to harness the power, unlock and hey, we're not unlocking the power anymore, people. We know AI did that. We gotta let it go. There are certain things we just have to let go now. And so this resource, B, thank you for, there's a link. The link takes you to a landing page. B, put in so you all don't have to input your actual email, the actual PDF. And this gives you individual prompts that you can use to where you can take it, add it to your prompts, you can save the prompts, and then it gives you the big prompt, the prompt that I use. And it's based off of some parts of my own writing style. And so all you do is copy this, modify, make it your own. I always start my prompts. Your task is to tell Sophia whatever her task or whatever AI platform you're using, and then all of these rules. Add it, modify it, make it your magic. You can see here, never cut out all the vocabulary. We don't need to say delve, embark, journey, harness, leverage, elevate, robust, seamless, navigate the complexities. Like, come on now. We're not doing that, okay? But that's how I tell my AI, any AI platform I'm using, to write. You can get in there, modify it. However, any questions on this resource? If anyone was here last week, has anybody actually used this resource? Okay, let's keep rolling then. Again, those resources are there for you all. Please take advantage of them. Now, what we are going to do is to move into the next portion, accessibility. This is a massive part, I believe, of our work. Look, we do the work, we write the reports, we review the results, and then they go into, when I was a practitioner, the big blue folders to never be let me shake the head. Yes. Look, I might be dating myself. I forget what year you graduated high school when I was practicing, but I've been in this for a while, y'all.
Byron has been a psych since I've been 18. So got some season here.
Yeah. This is a year 15 for me. Year 15. We had the big folders. We would finish. I had to print 3 copies of the report. What goes into the fucking oh, good times, y'all. Good times.
So this is year 29 for me.
Wow. Whew. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's all right. That's all right. We've seen it all. Now we have to upload into these platforms and everything. Yeah. All right. Antoinette says that makes you 8 when I started Ed. Yeah, that's just Ed is youthful. Ed keeps us young. All right. Karina says share your secrets. Okay, so as we are writing our reports, whether you're putting them into the blue folders or you're uploading them into some third-party platform now, what happens after that? One of the things that's important to me and my team is that we take those findings, because we put so much work into it, and we make it understandable. Okay, so when we say accessible, that's all we mean. Can somebody pick this up and understand it? Again, this is not for attorneys. We're going to have the compliance one, the legally defensible office hours somewhere soon. We're going to get to that. Right now, we're talking about the people. How can we make our findings, our reports, our narratives, whatever it is, understandable to our intended office, our intended audience? And we have 4 tools that are going to help you do that. Okay, it's the strength-based language generator. The strength-based language generator helps you shift language from deficit focus, problematic, clinical jargon filled to more balanced language. This is important. This does not mean you don't address challenges. That's doing a disservice. So we still address the challenges, but we're just balanced in the approach. We'll walk you through that. The next tool is going to be the parent-friendly translator, then the IP 504 jargon interpreter, and then the translator tool. We might not preview the translator tool. We're still working through just some bugs and kinks on that, but I will give high-level overview. So let's start with the strength-based language generator, okay? The first way that we are going to do this is through the tool. And for some of them, I'm also going, cool, got you, Ed. The other, I'm going to show you all through the tool, and then I'm going to show you all through having a conversation with Sophia. So the first thing we're going to do, you're inside of the platform. We are in the chat view. Create a new thread. You know, depending on your level of access, if you have, if you're a premium member, you have unlimited threads, create a new thread, okay? Then you're going to go to the bottom left corner where it says tools. You're going to click tools. And then I just find it easy. We're going to go search for the tool and just start typing in strength-based. It pops up. There's our strength-based language generator tool. Now, there's several different options here. You can drag or drop if you have a file, drag, drop it in. That's a new feature too. Shout out to Ed. Or if you click that toggle, you can paste in the text, any text, or you can type in what you have. And here, we just have a short blurb about Marcus. All right, and this one is filled with clinical jargon, deficit language, all of the above. Marcus is frequently off task and often refuses to complete written assignments. He struggles with following directions, need repeated things repeated to him, blah, 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 on and on and on. And then that strength-based language generator takes that language and then shifts it around a bit, okay? Then what you do from here, you read it, review it. If you like it, you can also utilize our thumbs up. This is our feedback. All right, we don't talk about this enough. If you love the response from Sophia, mark it as love. Be like, hey, Sophia, go get a Snickers. You're not yourself right now. Hit that thumbs down to mark as improvement. Or if it was good enough to get the job done, you can mark it as helpful. Some other things that you can do once you get this response. Number, always review it, right? This is anything Sophia or any AI platform gives you is a 75% draft. We're back to our AI golden rules. B, if you could drop our AI golden rules in, the AI golden rule number 4, I think, 3, might be number 3, is whatever AI Sophia gives you, Treat it as a 75% draft, Leslie, okay? And then use your clinical judgment and expertise to review. So you should be reviewing everything. We're moving more into a conductor of the orchestra, all right? We have a feature that helps with that. What you can do to help, you can click this button that says create document. And then I got to zoom out here. Ed, let's find a way, internal team, because whenever, it doesn't matter what I'm in, it always kind of is over to the right, no matter the size of our screen. And there's a lot of gray space there. Can we just scoot this over? Like in my brain, I just like come over this way a little bit. Because I always have to come up and zoom out a little bit. Nonetheless, once you create document, it pops up into this editor. Now, here's the cool part about it. You can come over, you can edit, you can delete anything, you can highlight. We have this AI actions, which are magic buttons. You can summarize, improve, go deep, anything that you want. It's an editor. You can continue editing anything here, but don't let it's like, nah. And you know what I was about to say? Because some people might try to call this something that it's not, or they might just try to take your ideas. But hey, it's all right. Anyways, we're back on topic here. You can continue editing anything that you need in here. All right. I'll pause, questions, comments, reflections. Or if anyone has used this tool, how has it worked for you? Yeah, Karina says, how do you see yourself using this tool? Okay, and as you all are thinking through that, I'm going to go back to the chat view. We just used the tool. I'm going to drop this prompt inside of the chat. But what if I'm going to create a new thread? If you click this button, it gives you a bit more real estate. So we're going to click expand. Now I have more room to kind of type and see what's going on. So I'm going to paste in another prompt. And this one, I'm going to click that so that it's running. I'm using the chat feature with Sophia to use my natural language to tell Sophia what I want. If you want more control and you don't necessarily want to use the tool, I am going to share this and if we could, I want to create a document to go into the shared resource folder for office hours that has these prompts. And so we'll call it May 6th office hours. And I'll also drop this inside of the chat for everyone. All right, this was the prompt that I use. And we said, rewrite this using strength-based language. Keep the concerns clear and accurate, but remove deficit-heavy wording. Use natural human language and explain it like y'all have been on office hours. Y'all know this is one of my favorite prompts. I'm giving y'all gold right now. Come on now, come closer. Use natural human language. And Amy, explain it like you're talking to a trusted friend over coffee who needs support understanding their child. Focus on what Marcus needs, what he's still learning, and the strengths or possibilities underneath the behavior. And then just paste in the prompt right there. And then look what Sophia returns back to us, y'all. It's actually really good. Marcus has a lively mind and a lot of energy that makes him naturally curious and eager to engage, sometimes so much that he needs a little extra structure to stay focused on task. This is actually really, really good. It brings in some of the how he's doing academically, which is really good. It talks about some of the social interactions and then ties it all together. Overall, Marcus's passion and willingness to jump in are real strengths. He just needs consistent support to channel that energy into the routines and self-regulation skills he's still developing. I can understand that. Our parents can understand that. This is actually really, really good. I'll pause here. Talk to me, y'all. All right, Tony says, I like the parent-friendly language that it generates. All right, very good. And that's a good segue. We could get into the parent-friendly tool right now. So the next tool, and I'm just going to create a new thread. Oh, also, don't be like me, y'all. Label your threads, okay? If you go to your chat history, click that pencil button, you can edit. We're going to name the previous one we just did Marcus's strengths, and then save. I'm in this new thread. If you go to current thread, this is the current thread that you're in, and we're going to name this parent-friendly translator. And then we're going to go to tools. I like the search, it's just easier and faster. And there it is, that parent-friendly translator tool. Just like the other ones, you can upload files, PDFs, images, CSV files, documents, or you can click that toggle and type in or paste in. And here we're just going to paste in this prompt that says, based on cognitive assessment using the WIS-5, the student demonstrated a full-scale IQ of 92, right? And then it breaks down. It falls in the average range. It talks about the processing speed scores were significantly below the mean, indicating potential impacts on academic fluency. The team recommends tier 2 interventions, yada, yada, yada. And that parent-friendly translator, here's what it now says. Based on your child's thinking and learning assessment using the WIS-5, your child earned an overall score of 92, which is in the average range. This means your child's overall thinking abilities are developing typically compared to other children their age. It goes through some more explanation. And then this is good, y'all. To help support your child's learning, the team suggests providing some extra help and teaching strategies called tier 2 support. I love that. Because most people outside of education, you're talking tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Like, what does that even mean? Why not just say, yeah, we're going to get your child extra help and some teaching strategies. And it's called this. Like, I can fumble my way around to get there, but Sophia helps us get there right away. And we'll also check on your child's progress every 2 weeks to see how well these extra supports are working and make changes if needed. Here's another value of our platform that you're not going to get with other platforms, is the warmness and the empathy and the cultural humility that is baked into our platform. That's baked into every response that you're going to get from Sophia. If I'm reading this as a parent, like, I feel supported. Like, I feel seen, I feel heard. That is 1,000 times more valuable than just writing a fast report for the sake of writing a fast report. You can write a fast report, you can write a 50-page report. But if I got this blurb back and they say, hey, we're going to check on your child, you care about my child, you're going to follow up, there's a plan in place to see how well these extra supports are working. Okay, it's either working or it's not. And then we're going to make changes if needed. If I'm a parent, I'm happy. Y'all, this is the power of this technology right here. Come on now, y'all. Y'all got to talk to me. Is this something you'll find helpful? What might be missing from you? Any thoughts, reflections, anything at all? All right. Thanks, Karina. Jen says, this is hands down my favorite thing about School Psych AI. Yeah, thank you, Jen. Tony says, yes, I found this helpful. Awesome, awesome. Very good, very good. And also, if there's anything that's missing or that we can do a better job of clarifying now on this call or inside of the platform too, I want to pause intentionally because I'm not just asking for your feedback. So I don't want accolades or just to be like, hey, y'all built something amazing. Like, tell us what's not working. Like, what is this like for you in real life? Like, if your parents that you work with actually receive this, like, is this something that could help? Hey, Byron, how can we then take this and make it accessible for the child? Is that something that we can do? Absolutely. I paste that in. Now your task is to revise this statement, the above statement, and rewrite for a first grade student who is really open to hearing about their performance. But watch this, John. Here's what we're going to do. The child loves superheroes. So explain it in superhero terms. Tony, Tony, you just read my mind. Can you have it create visual graphs of the data along with this friendly parent language? I find that parents understand. I was this close to adding in this parent accessibility, like all of this, the data visualizer. We got to test it, so I didn't add that one in, but I will show y'all something that we could do here in a second. Hi there, superhero in training. Your brain is like a powerful superhero. It's smart and strong, just like your favorite heroes. You can solve puzzles, understand stories, and figure things out really well, which means your brain has some awesome powers. But sometimes when you need to go super fast, like counting quickly or finishing a game before time runs out, your brain likes to take a little extra time to show all its amazing skills. That's okay. Even superheroes need extra practice to get faster. Think of it like training for a big mission. Your teachers will give you some special superhero practice to help you build speed powers. We'll check in every 2 weeks to see how your superhero skills are growing. Just like a coach watching a hero's training, you've got this. Every great superhero started with a little extra practice. Come on, man. Antoinette says, love it. Yeah, Auburn says, is it possible to create visual representations of the student scores on achievement or cognitive assessments? Yes. So then what we could do is I'm going to grab that same prompt. And there's several things that we could do. Sophia does tables really well. So you could paste it in and it can put it in the table of scores. If you upload your score report, it'll give you a table of scores, index scores. If you want confidence intervals, you could tell it, give you confidence intervals, a parent-friendly description. Yes, you could do all of that. The other thing that you all can do, where am I at? Okay, go to Workspace. See, every time I got to open this up and then shrink back down. In the upper right-hand corner, now we're in our Studio Writer view. I just had to filter myself from like, I want to say some stuff, but I'm not. All right, so then we're going to click Insert. When you click Insert, you can add tables, images, a horizontal line, or charts. When you come in and click Chart, there's different charts that you're actually able to create here. All right. As an example, we're going to paste data. And then if you have the scores, you can just put in your scores. So let's say I just want to do the WISC full scale, and we're just going to make up some other scores real quick. Let's go. We don't need all this extra stuff. We'll just say WISC full scale IQ, and let's just call this FSIQ. Let's say of what, 85, no, let's say 75, working memory, what, 86, what else, fluid reasoning, 137. Import data. Look at that. Here's a quick, just like that, super, super quick. All right. And then if you want to change the colors, you can edit all the colors that you want. It gives you a lot of control here as well. But that's not all you can do. Am I going to lose this? Did that? Okay, I think
No, you're gonna lose.
I knew it. All right. The other thing you could do, you could do bell curves, pie charts, line charts as well. Ed, what did I miss? And then we're going to get back to some of these questions coming through the chat.
Yeah. I mean, I would say like there's a lot of customization built in here. So this is on us to make it a little bit more streamlined and have some very common sense configs. But the bell curve that you're generating, so if you scroll down a little bit, something that's unique, or if you could collapse the advanced options, it's fine. Right. So this will like give you a really solid preview of what you're going to get out of it, and the customization behind it. Once you're done and you hit insert chart, you can then copy that to wherever you need, because it ends up being an image. And so you could take it with you anywhere you need.
Yeah. Copy, save as. Yeah.
Then you could resize images inside of Studio Writer as well. So that is also an option. Yep.
That's right. Very good. And then Auburn, let us know if that answered your question. For some of our OGs, we used to color code the tables. And I don't know if we can prompt that now, if we can show that. I don't know if that'll do it, but that is something that we had in mind. And then Tony, yes, Tony says, I can share what I have been using as a visual of achievement scores. And Tony, do you want to share now? Let me know and I will get out of the way. But whether it's tables, bell curves, we provide options. And if there's something that is missing that you all would want, let us know as well, okay? Before I go to the next tool with the remaining time that we have, and that's gonna be super, super quick. Y'all, how cool was this? Right? And this is the level of personalization that you can give to Sophia. If you get back to one of the AI golden rules, be an explorer. If you can think it, have Sophia do it. At least try. The word Sophia will say, well, Sophia won't tell you no. She'll try to figure something out, but she might ask you for more information or something. Okay. All right. And then Tony just dropped it. Let's see here. Inside of the chat. Oh, wow. See, y'all, I can yap a lot. Look at this. This is what Tony just shared. And this is what Tony is working on. Whew. Oh, and then you break it down. See, this is the level of control we're hoping to bring. Y'all, practitioners practice so different, district to district. Some people are using 85 to 115. Some people, now watch this, some people are using 90 to 110. Other people are using 90 to 109. Some people are just going with what the publisher said. And some people are just going on fives. Trying to get to the end of the year, Leslie. All right. Tony, anything you want to share about this specifically? This is awesome. This is really good. I want to be able, I would take a screenshot of this and then paste back into, oh, y'all, check this out. This is the feature. Come back in the summer and we'll work on this, right? I just took a screenshot of that. And then I paste that. Oh, man. Why can't I do that? I should be able to do that. Come on, Sophia. Well, what I was hoping, look, I'm pushing it. I'm sure if I saved it as an image, then upload it.
Yes, you have to save it as an image.
Drag and drop. So let's put that, because if I could just drag and drop and put that in and then prompt to Sophia, hey, Sophia, based off of this image, I need you to generate this. This is a feature thing. Ideas are coming. That could be pretty cool. All right, with the remaining time that we have, I did want to quickly show you all, we have a IEP 504 jargon interpreter. All right, and this is just a super quick, easy tool. I'm going to be honest, this is a tool that you can use if, let's say that you started in a new district and you're like, hey, I don't know, and I'm the practitioner. They're looking at me to be the expert, but I don't know what they're talking about, right? You paste in just some terminology here, and we're adding in some buttons here. We're working on this, so ignore those for right now. I just typed in MTSS and fate. And let's say for whatever reason, this is a hypothetical scenario. You don't know what these words mean. Or you know what they mean, but you're in the heat of the moment and that advocate is at that meeting and they're grilling you. You can pull up Sophia on your laptop, drop that in, and then it will break down what this means for you in a very simple and clear way. All right. Now, okay, thanks. That's cool. But what if I have a statement, a blurb that is jargon filled, super clinical, and I want to reword that as well? Well, then here's a prompt. I'm going to give you this prompt. And all you're going to do is take that prompt. It's similar to the one that we did before. We're going to tell Sophia, rewrite this in natural human language. Remove the clinical jargon. Explain it like you're talking to a trusted friend. Blah, 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 blah. I'm putting that again inside of the chat. And then I just paste in what I want Sophia to do. And then Sophia does it. Perfect. Copy this. Move on with what I'm working on. Quick, easy, and simple. All right. I'm checking the chat if there's any questions. Hi, Stephanie. Yes, this will be recorded. Absolutely. All right, let's see. How can we access this training? Yep, it's going to be recorded. Make sure that you join every Wednesday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time as well. All right. I'll pause here. Is there anything for the good of the order? Any questions on anything that I showed that I've walked through? Or what is one tool that you'll try after this call? Okay, we dropped a ton of resources in here. I'm going to give y'all homework. Next week, office hours is going to be on SLP assessments. So tell your SLP friends, homies to join us. But because we're not sure how many SLPs might actually join, we're going to spend the other half, the first half, and my homework is going to be for you all to bring a problem of practice. And I'm going to get out the way. And y'all are going to help each other. And I'm just going to facilitate. Because I'm doing too much talking. And I don't want to do all this talking. Some people are like, I gotta go. Nope, not doing it. No, that's okay. That's okay. I want you all to use it's every Wednesday. We're making ourselves available to work with you, to be of service, so that you all can leverage this technology and do your jobs more efficiently to get back to doing the work. Less paperwork, more hard work is what we've been saying. You all have been amazing. I'll hang back for a few moments if anyone has questions you all want to ask me offline. Until next time, take care, everyone.